Look at them. They call themselves AU, African Union. These guys you are seeing here and these faces you are seeing here, they are nothing but enablers to the West. Don't take these guys serious. See these guys that claim they run democracy, don't take them serious. They are nothing but puppets and enablers to the West. Something happened in Burkina Faso in this very month, in this November. Could you imagine that a politician wanted to bribe junior military officers? But thank God that Ibrahim Toure picked the like minds in his government, people who feels the pain of Burkinans, and decided to do what? To change their history and change their destiny. They couldn't succumb to that huge amount of money they want to use to overthrow him. You will listen to their in-depth analysis of what transpired. Since they evict France from Burkina Faso, France have been, especially Emmanuel Macron, the guy has been doing everything possible to make sure he remove Ibrahim Toure, but he couldn't.
Amazing news. Burkina Faso army currently just won more than 5 billion CFA. I don't even know how much is that in euros, but you guys tell me. So how do they won this money? It is an amazing way. Please share this video, guys. Let's give this video a 1 million views and likes. So currently there is someone out there, an individual just approaching the army of Burkina Faso somewhere in the country, and tells them that he is going to give them 5 billion CFA in cash if they are going to engage in destabilizing the country, which means that he is going to pay them that money in cash, 5 billion CFA, so they can go and attack somewhere, to seems like, okay, it is a terrorist attack, or they just want to do a coup d'etat. So these soldiers, they reported this thing to their superiors, and it happens on the 8th of November, not long ago, because I believe like today is I don't even know the date today, but anyway, it happens like on the 8th of November. So these army members, they went to report that onto their superiors. Now their superiors were also intelligent. They tell these army members that let us play the game. So what they do is that they just play along the game. Now the soldiers met with these individuals who gave them these cars. He wants these soldiers to destabilize the country. So they talk about everything, their plans, what he wants the soldiers to do, like where did he want the soldiers to go and attack. So once the soldiers have this money in cans, more than 5 bags of money, 5 billion CFA, the soldiers bring this money to their headquarters. Yes, but here the most important thing is that the reason why the soldiers also do this to report this into their superiors, you will know that they have a great leadership. So a great leader, will always tell the soldiers that, look, this is what we want, These 5 billion cash that you have, or this small amount of money that someone is going to give it to you, it might benefit you and your family, but it will not benefit all of our population, which means the millions. So being a patriot in your country, patriotic, is something that we should all have. But we cannot have that one also as Africans if we do not have the great leadership. For example, let us go to the countries today, like let's say whether it is in Kenya, or whether it is in the Gambia, or whether it is like in any other country in Africa, where we have people suffering, their leaders are not doing anything. If those soldiers have this type of money, they are going to use it to destabilize the country. Why? Because the leaders there are corrupt, the leaders there are not listening to their people, the leaders there, are only taking money for themselves. So in the case of Burkina Faso, because they have a great leadership, captain is great, everyone is trying to work together to make sure that, they have a common ground, which means one Burkina Faso, one Africa, to do something that is going to develop the nation. So now, the army of Burkina Faso, now they have won a jackpot more than 5 billion CFA. At the end of the day, they will also arrest this individual who want to corrupt the soldiers. They will also know who are behind this. Guys, this is amazing. But remember, as I said, this can only happen if you have a great leadership. So this is why, let us be patriotic as Africans. Let us support each other. The leaders that are not good, even though they are your father, your mother, your dad, your uncles in power, let us all call for their removals, because at the end of the day, those leaders, they only put themselves and their masters, not the African people. That is why this story is just amazing. Let me know what you guys think.